Hello friends, today we'll discuss about Python virtual environment, and we need to understand why do we need this virtual environment in Python. So the main reason we need is because we want to isolate our project where we can generate our own dependencies, and we can manage dependencies of each project individually. Okay, it will prevent conflicts between multiple projects, wherein say in some projects you need um, Python package with older version versus new version in a different project. So that will help you to manage multiple projects with different Python packages, and you can manage the dependencies accordingly. Okay, so here we'll use venv, which is inbuilt in Python to generate a virtual environment. Okay, so now I will give you a small demo on that. So let's get started. So here are the commands. Okay, so let me show you. So here I will create a file new window, and I will create a new folder, test project. I'll click open, and here I will create a tester.py and print hi. Okay, and I will say, for example, try to run, and it has printed hi. Import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, and import requests matplotlib as plt. Now let's see if I want to use these libraries, but it's not installed in my machine. So first I will try to create Python environment. As I showed you, this is the command python 3 -m, then venv is the name of the tool, and venv underscore name, this is the name. You can give any name as per your suitable requirement. Okay, so if you see in the terminal, I will write python 3. So in my case I'm using python 3. If you have Python, you can use Python version also. Python m venv, which is inbuilt tool, space my virtual environment. This is the folder I will create. So if you see, the folder has been created here. Okay, and in the lib directory there are no Python packages. So let's see, we'll say I will create a requirement.text. Okay, I can create requirement.text here, and in here I can mention pandas, then numpy, matplotlib, scikit-learn. Okay, flask, request, pytest, say beautiful soap, and like these there are many of them. Okay, so what I will do is I will try to install these packages in the virtual environment, but if you see, virtual environment is not being activated here. So whenever we create a virtual environment, it needs to be activated. So let's activate it. Now to activate, since I'm using Mac OS, so I'll be using source command, but if you are using Windows, you directly have to call the folder name, then the scripts folder, and the activate. In my case, it is source folder name bin activate. Okay, so I'll show you here. So in the terminal, if you see source /bin/activate. So if you see in the left hand side here, the bin folder, here in the bin folder I have this activate file, and in Windows it will be in the scripts folder. Okay, so I'll click here. Oh yeah, it is source space my venv/bin/activate. So if you see, there is my venv is being activated. That means your virtual environment is activated. Now if I can say, I can write here also pip install scikit-learn So if you see here, the scikit-learn packages have been installed, numpy has also been installed here. Okay, so and say I want to install all this from requirement.txt, then pip install. So if you see, there is no pandas or beautiful soap or flask packages in the virtual environment being installed. So I'll write pip install -r requirements.txt and press enter. So it will install all those packages which are part of the requirement.txt, and it will all get installed in your virtual environment. Now after this is done, now you can easily use in your files these packages directly without getting installed in the global environment. In many companies we don't have admin access, but we can install Python packages in our projects. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and I hope this was helpful in terms of you learning virtual environment. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.